How's it going, guys?
Hey.
Happy Halloween.
You too. And with all the injuries that you've had on the defensive line, and it looks like you're going to get Chris back this week, I know you still haven't had a lot of time with him yet, but is he kind of a guy that maybe could be, an end guy and play the edge for you if you need it?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see where it goes. He's working his way back. We're trying to evaluate, where he's at in that process. He's trying to feel where his body's at. So we'll see how that goes. He's got a versatile skill set. He's done a lot of different things. He's a good player, and we look forward to getting him back, that's for sure.
How tough has it been with the injuries? You've had some games where maybe you've only had 4 or 5 healthy guys at the end, and with the rotation and everything.
Yeah, that's part of the National Football League. Injuries happen. You deal with them as best you can. You hope that you've done a good job in terms of preparing the depth on your roster so that it's able to step in and step up and play at a quality level for you when those things happen. I feel good about the guys that we've had out there. I think they've done a great job in terms of their effort, in terms of their attentiveness, in terms of their being ready when called upon. And that's just part of it. You need that type of adversity at times. You're going to go through it.
Where is Khalen Saunders in his development?
Khalen's done a nice job. He has improved over the course of training camp, I would say, with some opportunity and added opportunity based on the injury situations. He's done a nice job. Been pleased with him and his sense of urgency and how he's stepped up. He's got progress to make. He knows that. He's not a ready-made and finished product by any means, but happy with the effort that he's put forward and the improvement that's been made.
Do you find that 10-0 pass from TK has reached where you guys envisioned, maybe in training camp, this last game especially?
Yeah, I think he's been pretty steady for us. He continues to do some good things, and we're asking him to do a number of different things in terms of roles and responsibilities. He's got a great demeanor about him. He's got a great attitude about that. He learns well. He's got a unique skill set. I don't know, I didn't necessarily have a stamp on where that was going to be. I think it's one of those things you work with the guy, you try to evaluate the skill set, you try to put him in positions to utilize his skill set and help the unit. And he's done that, and he's continuing to get better as we kind of refine some of those things that we're asking him to do.
Coach, 24 snaps for Mike Pennell, 3 days off the street, and he's out there making a good contribution there. How impressed were you that he was able to, out of football for a year, and then and then 24 defensive snaps?
He did a nice job. He worked really hard over the course of the week at trying to get up to speed and understand not only the scheme in terms of calls and where he's got to line up and what he's got to do, but just technique and how we wanted to play things. I thought he did a nice job there. I don't know that that's a common occurrence, but that happens, But pleased with what he did for us, and hopefully we can continue to get him a little more comfortable and up to speed, and he can continue to help us.
Because of his many years that he spent with the Packers in Green Bay, I know he signed before the Packers, the Vikings this week, and then you still have the Bears down the road here. How much does it help that he's now contributing to this team and he has that experience in the NFC North?
Oh, you know what? I don't know if I'd read too much into that, honestly. He's maybe from a personnel standpoint, he's gone against some of those players, Packers maybe in particular, but honestly, I'm not sure that all of the coaching staffs in that division, I think, have changed over since he was with Green Bay. So from that standpoint, there's not a whole lot of value to that. From a schematic standpoint and playing that offensive system, I think they're all different.
From a sacks production, quarterback hits, you've had the numbers go up the last couple of weeks, and I know some of that's been maybe being a little bit more aggressive with the game plan. But from your front four, do you get a sense that guys are getting more comfortable and being able to get more pressure on the quarterback?
Well, I think guys have done a great job of executing things, and I think they've gotten comfortable in terms of playing fast and what we're asking them to do in some instances. I don't get caught up in the sack numbers. I think the deal is affecting the quarterback. That's the objective, and there's a lot of different ways to do that. Sack is one of them. Batted balls is one of them. Not letting athletic quarterbacks scramble is one of them. Forcing unathletic quarterbacks to have to get out of the pocket and move is one of them. So the evaluation for me goes in terms of what did we do in terms of accomplishing the objectives to affect the quarterback on a consistent basis. We're working to do that.